So tonight we are going to get started on the roller in a supported bridge. So take your time to lower down to your back. Take the roller horizontally and place it at the base of your spine. Make sure you're on a flat spot of the roller. So if you've got a bumpy roller, be on the flat spot. Keep the knees bent to start, but let the knees fall into each other so the feet a little wider. Take the arms out at an angle and just relax. So if the knees don't touch, that's okay. They're just falling into the center. Close your eyes. And make sure you got to roll the roller in a comfortable position so it feels like your lumbar is lengthening, not compressing. Once you feel good there, just exhale all the air from your mouth. Give yourself a slow inhale through your nose to fill it. And a full open mouth exhale to let go. So on your own, 4 more like that. And allow these to be the biggest and strongest breaths of your day. One more like that. Good. Once you're done with that, keep breathing, full inhales, full exhales. Gently draw your knees in toward your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, maybe a gentle rock side to side, just still on the roller. Good, and then grab onto your right shin and kick your left leg forward, hug the right knee in, and then switch. Kick the right leg forward, hug the left knee in. Just slowly begin to go back and forth, getting more length through your straight leg. Maybe it gets a little bit lower as the heel starts to go closer to the ground. Just notice what you're feeling there. Trying to find some length through the hip flexor and the psoas of the straight leg. Take one more cycle. Finish with your left knee into your chest. And then bring both knees back in and kick both legs straight up. From there, just begin to turn the feet in and out. So just loosening the hips there, toes in, toes out. Get as much range as you can. Good. And then slowly drop the right leg down. Lift it up. Switch, left leg goes down. And lift it up. And just keep going slowly back and forth. You can point the toe as you're lowering. Flex the foot on the way up. One more round, finish with the left leg last. When you get back up, soft knees. As you inhale, open the legs out to the sides. And as you exhale, just close the legs. Just nice and gentle, inhale, open, feel a little stretch in your thighs and your groin. Exhale, close, keep going like that. Two more. Last one. Good, and then keep the legs up, butterfly the knees. Soles of the feet together. As you exhale, the legs lower, tap the feet down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Just notice what's going on in the hips and the lower back. Keep going. 4 more rounds. Take one more. And then bring the knees back to the chest. Good, once you get the knees to chest, give a little squeeze. Hang on to the right leg and then send the left leg out and just let that left leg fall. Let it be heavy. And then squeeze the right knee in more. So pull with the hands, finishing into the right hip flexor as you relax the left hip flexor. Still being supported by the roller beneath you. If it feels like it's shifted, readjust, make it where it feels good so you can relax into it. One more breath in there. Full breath out. And the left knee comes in so you can switch. Right leg goes out, let it drop. And then hug that left knee in a little tighter. Squeeze there. So you're pinching down to left hip flexor, relaxing through right hip flexor. One more breath in. Full breath out. Good. And then bring the right knee back in. Squeeze in for a second. Kick your legs back up. You might need to adjust the roller if it feels like it's supported beneath you. And then just drop the legs open wide. Just breathe there. Let the legs be heavy. You can keep a subtle bend to the knees. Feel free to point and flex the toes a couple times. And then circle out the ankles. Go both directions. And then just find stance to be, let the legs be heavy, just going out wide. Inner thighs and groin beginning to open. No extra effort needed, just let them be heavy. And then slowly draw the soles of the feet together, flying your legs again. Let the outsides of the feet fall down and relax there into that supported bridge. Knees out wide. You might want to sway right and left a couple times. Let that roller massage out the lower back there. Then find some stillness. You can adjust arms overhead if you like, whatever feels good. Just relax. 5 more full rounds of breath here. Take them slow. You want the inhales and exhales to be at least 6 seconds in each direction. One more round of breath. Slowly draw the knees together. Hug them into your chest one last time. Squeeze both knees in. Pull in tight. Feel the lower back lengthen. And then release the feet down. Lift the hips up. Slide the roller out to the right side. Lower the hips back down. We'll just take 4 rounds for bridge. So as you inhale, lift the hips up, tuck the tail. Exhale, lower slow. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down. Good, knees to chest, cross your ankles, grab your hamstrings. Right ankle in front. Start to rock and roll back and forth. In 3, making your way just to a seat. In 2, 1, just roll up to a seat. The right leg should be in front. And once you get up tall, you're gonna stack the right foot just to the inner, between the calf and the hamstring of the left leg. So it's not gonna be too intense here. If you have really, really open hips, feel free to bring the foot on top, but I wanna make it easy to start. Just take a breath in, lengthen. On the exhale, just fold forward and relax for a moment. Drop the elbows, drop your head, soften the shoulders. So just breathe as you gently open into the right hip. Let the back relax. Head is heavy, shoulders soft. If you want support, feel free to put a block under forehead if you need. Rest into that. Slowly start to walk yourself up. Now we want to get a little deep into the hips and add some rotation. So now bring that foot on top if you didn't. Kick the bottom shin forward so that the shins are more stacked. It's okay if the knee is high. Maybe you put the block in between the knee and the foot for support. Then we're going to twist over to the right. So left hand to the right knee, right ankle is behind you. Inhale, lengthen up. So just twist. Breathe there. Every inhale, longer spine. Every exhale, more rotation. One more breath in. Full breath out. Good. Release the twist and now twist over to your left so both hands are off to the left side. From there, take an inhale, lengthen up. On the exhale, just crawl the hands out and lean into that left side stretch. Try to drop the right elbow lower. Keep relaxing into the right knee so you feel the right hip release. You're working to at least get that right elbow to the sole of right foot. Eventually, trying to get your right shoulder all the way down to that right foot. So just keep lengthening out. Full breaths. And finishing up, come back up. Walk your hands all the way across. Let your arms frame your right knee. Inhale, length. Exhale, just fold directly over the right knee. And drop your head down. Keep relaxing into that right. Soften both shoulders, melt through your spine. Three more rounds of breath. And inhale, come back up. Kick your right leg out to the right side. Kick your left leg forward. Shake it out for a second. Then we're going to get into the right quadricep. Lean left, swing your right leg back. Top of the foot to the mat. Make sure the heel's outside of the hip. And try to have both butt cheeks on the ground as best you can, getting rid of any lean to the left. So you want to be as centered as you can. From there, just start to walk the hands back. If you have a lot of lean over to your left, you can put a block or a pillow underneath your left glute to get you a little more centered. As you lean back, decide if you want to stay on the hands. If your knee's still on the ground, maybe you come out to the elbows. Maybe you go all the way to your shoulder blades and take your arms over your head if your body allows. Breathe there, letting the right quadricep, hip flexor psoas get some stretch, as well as the right ankle and the right shin. Deep breaths. If you did make it all the way down, you have the option to bend your left foot flat, or hug left knee to your chest, or place the left leg into a figure four or a half lotus if that feels better. Only doing either to increase the stretch in the right leg, otherwise it's not important. So in the practice today, we're relaxing these muscles first on both sides of the body, then we're going to roll into them to break up some of that tissue, and then come back into them again with a deep stretch and get a little further, noticing the difference after we roll it out. If the left knee is bent, re-straighten your left leg. Slowly make your way back up to hands. Lean off to your left elbow. Kick the right foot out. Shake out however you want to shake it out, whether you want to loosen the knee or the ankle, whatever you need. When you're good there, sit up nice and tall. Once you get up, soften both knees. Now bring your right leg under. The left foot to the crease of the calf and the hamstring, so it's not too intense to start. If you have really open hips though, feel free to bring the foot on top if you need to. Sit up nice and tall, inhale, lengthen up. Then you exhale, fold. Just walk forward and drop down to the elbows if you can, maybe to the forehead, or you can use a block under forehead for support. Relax there. Gently opening into the left hip first. Slowly inhale, come back up. And now bring your left foot on top of the inner right knee, right shin forward so the shins are parallel. And if your left knee's stuck up a little bit, you can use a block, whatever height you need. And then you're going to take your right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you, inhale, lengthen up. And your exhale, just twist. Breathe there, tall spine, make sure you're not leaning back. Soften both shoulders and keep lengthening up your spine as you rotate through spine. As you inhale, come back through center. Twist all the way to the right. So both hands are off to the right. Take an inhale, length. As you exhale, walk the hands out and just melt. Try to get that left elbow closer to the ground. Lean into it. Again, working to get the elbow at least further than the left foot. One day, shoulder all the way towards that foot as you just melt. You drop on the left knee, relax into that left hip a little more. Use your inhale to come up. Walk your hands over to your left now. So you're framing your left leg. Inhale, length. Exhale, fold over left knee. Let it go there. Full inhales, full exhales. Three more cycles of breath. Let your inhale bring you up. Kick the left leg out. Kick the right leg forward. Shake out for a second. You're going to lean to the right. Swing the left leg back this time. Sit up nice and tall. Knees close together. Make sure you're getting the heels outside of the glutes. Once you're good, start to work your way back a little bit. Maybe this is enough. Maybe you need more to your elbows. Maybe you need to go all the way down to your shoulder blades, whatever your body allows. With the eyes closed and the breath. If you're all the way down, you want more, you can bend that right knee or hug the knee in, or figure four or half lotus the right leg. Whatever is right for your body there. Three more rounds of breath. And slowly make your way up. Lean off to the right. Kick out the left leg, shake it out, whatever you need to do. And then sit up nice and tall. Bend both knees, and we're going to roll out into the right glute, outer right hip. So take the roller behind you, sit up on top of your roller, and then cross the right ankle over your left thigh. And you want, if you have a small roller, you want to take yourself off to the left side of the roller, and then lean to the right so you get into the glute. Once you have that, just start to shake the hips side to side. Work into the tissue there. Make sure you're in a nice and meaty part of your butt. And then pause, roll forward and back. You might only need to go an inch, just forward and back. Just try to find a spot and be on it. A little roll into it so it starts to release. Good, pause there. Now come down to your right elbow. Get a little more to the outside of your glute. Then again, shake it side to side. So you're a little more on the outside of the glute there. Trying to loosen into the piriformis. And then pause, lean into it, and again, just roll. It might not be a very big roll. Just back and forth. Good, pause there. Straighten the right leg out. Roll all the way onto your right side, so you're just above the hip bone there, the bottom of the hip bone, right in between, so you feel a nice meaty part, and again, just shake it side to side, right on that outer hip. You should be in the meaty part on that side. Okay, and then a gentle roll back and forth, right into that. Good, and pause. Bend the right knee so you can sit back up tall. And if you shifted to the left side, now shift to the right side. Bring the left leg on top. Lean a little bit to your left, and then begin to shake the hips side to side. Just find a nice meaty part of the glute. Create some friction to start to create the release, breaking up the fascia. Good, and pause, and little roll back and forth, front to back. Might not be, need to be very big. Just make sure you can feel it as you roll through. Good, pause there. Come down to left elbow, so you're a little more on the outside, and again, shake it, side to side. Create the friction. And then pause, roll back and forth. Just try to find where you feel it's tight. Focus on that small area back and forth. Releasing into the piriform, a bit of sciatica. Just want to make sure you're not pausing on the nerve or anything, just keep it moving. Okay, pause there. Straighten the left leg. Now roll all the way to the left side. So you feel that nice fleshy part on the outside, and again, shake it side to side. Good. Pause that, and then roll back and forth. It's not a big movement. Just roll into the outside. Okay, pause there. Bend the left knee. Sit yourself back up. Cross your legs. Come off the roller. Take it off to the right side. And find your way to a tabletop if you want to get there. Tabletop position. Once you have your tabletop, bring the roller to the base of your right knee. And then lean onto it, bring your left knee out to the side. So that roller is all the way down at the bottom, right above the kneecap. And we're just gonna take a few cycles back and forth just to feel it out. So roll all the way up towards the hip flexor, and then all the way back down to the top of the knee. Just go back and forth. Just about 10 passes back and forth. Just starting to feel it out. Noticing where you got more tightness, whether it's lower, middle, upper. Take one more pass. Pause near the bottom by the knee. So make sure just above the knee. And then you're going to wag your leg from side to side. Oof. Wherever you're feeling it, lean into it. Try not to shy away. It's supposed to be intense. Let it break up. So we're going to divide this quadricep into quarters. So you're at the bottom quarter right now. Now I want you to pause, go up a little bit, find the second quarter, and then again, shake it side to side. And breathe through it. Pause, find the third quarter, and again, shake. Good, pause. Find the top portion. Make sure you're not too high. Still in the meaty portion at the top of the quad. Shake it out here. Now you're going to keep this shake going as you roll up and down. So keep shaking it, but roll all the way down, then all the way back up. So keep the movement of the leg as you go up and down. Next time you get to the bottom, just stop the shake and just roll back and forth. Should feel much more calm now. Three more passes. Good. Now, find where you feel it the most. Wherever you have the most sensation, whether it's lower portion, middle portion, upper portion. Pause on that deep sensation. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, low. One more like that. In and out. A little different this time. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, drop the foot left. Inhale up. Exhale, drop right. Two more times. In, out, in, out. Last one. In and out. In and out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release. Just three more passes. Full range, back and forth 3 times. Good. And then come back to your hands and knees. Take the roller out of the way. In between, we'll get into our spine a little bit. So lower down to your belly. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Come onto the elbows, finding a simple Sphinx pose. So elbows under the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back, turn the palms up, relax the hands. Press the feet down, lift your hips up for a second, tuck the tail down, belly pulls up and in, hips come back down and lift up through your heart. Close your eyes, breathe. While you're here, take a few cycles of opening through your throat and the back of your neck. So as you inhale, lift the chin up as high as you can. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest, but keep the chest up, shoulders back. 3 times like that. Inhale. Exhale. In. And out. One more. In. And out. Head back to neutral. If you want more out of your Sphinx, first off, you can just try bringing the feet up. See if that's enough. If that's not enough, bring the feet back down first. Take the hands wider. Straighten the arms coming into seal. If this is too much, stay on the elbows. If you're in your seal pose and you still want more, feet come back up. Big toes together, head to heels, heels to head. Wherever you are is fine. Just breathe. 5 more rounds of breath. One more full inhale. Complete exhale. Good. Elbows down, feet down, stack the hands, elbows wide, forehead to hands. Just relax for a second. And find embryo pose. So come back to your tabletop. Bring the knees together, feet together. Sit back on the heels. Let the hands be next to the feet, palms up. Drop your head, let the spine round and down. So you have the opposite sensation in your lower back here. Soften the shoulders, let the head hang heavy, and just breathe deep. Get that breath all the way down through your lower back into the tailbone. With every exhale, you want to feel your lower back become more relaxed. One more cycle of breath. Slowly rise back up. Take your roller off to your left side. Find the tabletop, bring the roller right to the base of the left quadricep. Lower onto it, right knee comes out. Once you're on it, full passes back and forth. So straight down and up. Just go all the way back and forth. Just feeling it out. Noticing where you might be a little tighter through this left quadricep. And then pause when you get to the bottom. Start to swing the leg side to side. Stay in that lower quarter of the quadricep. And now move to the second quarter. And go side to side again. Good. Make your way up to the third quarter. Ooh. Wag it out. And find the top quarter. Keep swinging that leg. Good. Now keep swinging and begin to go all the way up, all the way down as you swing. Full range of motion on the roll while you're swinging the leg side to side. Next time you get to the bottom, pause there. And then just keep the legs straight, just roll up and down. Full range of motion. Should be a little gentler now. Good. Now find the most tender spot, whatever height you want to be at there. As you inhale, bend the knee, lift the leg. Exhale up. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, lower. One more, in and out. Good, a little different this time. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the leg right. Inhale up. Exhale, drop left. 2 more rounds. In, out, in, out. Last one, in, out, in, and out. Good, come back. Leg goes down. Roll 3 more times. Full range. Good. Pause when it's near the top. You come onto your knees. You're going to slide that roller into the center. You're going to place the roller underneath the belly or right above the groin. So find that middle portion between the belly and your private area. From there, lift the knees up and just give a gentle roll. It's a small roll back and forth. It's just about 1 inch. Feeling that pressure in the bladder. It might make you feel like you have to go to the bathroom, but try to just breathe through. We're going to be off it in just a moment. And then find a nice spot. Drop your head, drop your legs, and just breathe. Just be heavy on the roll. Deep breaths into your lower back. And slowly work your way back up to tabletop. Take the roller off to either side, doesn't make a difference. Bring the right leg forward, walk the right leg into the center, half split, flex the toes back, hug the hip back, keep left hip over left knee, flex the right toes back, pull the right hip back, take a lift up through your chest. As you exhale, just drop the head and melt. Soften the shoulders. Let your upper body melt into your right leg so that increases the stress. The heavier your upper body, the more you can feel it in the right hamstring. Just melt into it. And let your inhale bring you back up. Bend into the right knee, lean forward. And just a couple of times, just press the hips back. Sink forward, just loosen there, back and forth. Next time you get forward, send the right leg back and bring the left leg forward. Finding your half split, flex the left toes back, get the right hip over the right knee. Take an inhale, lift up through chest, hug back on left hip. Exhale, melt forward. Drop into it. Soft shoulders, head hangs heavy. Breathe. Internally, gently hug back on left hamstring while you keep melting torso over left leg. As you inhale, lift your chest up, lean forward. Exhale, just push back. 3 more times, in, out. Again, in, out. 1 more, in, and out. Inhale, come forward, slide the right leg back. Walk your knees to the front, cross the ankles, sit back, swing your legs out forward. Keep the knees bent, bring the roller underneath the hamstrings. Start near the bottom portion. So you want to have the legs together and get both legs on the roller. Lift your butt up tall. You're just going back and forth. Just roll back and forth. Just giving a little release. Probably not going to be too intense. That's okay. Good. 1 more pass. Come back to your butt. Take the roller out of the way. So now we're going to go deeper into the hips, starting with the right hip. So bring the left leg under, so the left knee's in the center. Swing the right leg on top, and you're trying your best to stack your knees in one line. So you might want to lift up to hug those thighs tighter together, and then sit back down. Got to make sure you got both butt cheeks to the ground. If you can't, if this is just too much, it's okay to come back to square to stacking the shins again. Before we get any further, we are going to get a little bit of shoulder stretch here. So take your right arm out, thumb down. Swing the right arm behind your back. So lean forward and lean to the right. And begin to crawl the right hand up your spine. So you want to get middle finger on the spine, hand as high as you can, and then sit back up tall. Let that right shoulder open up. Welcome, just rest the left arm on top of the right knee, if that's enough. If you feel like you need a little bit more, you got the left right hand really high. Send the left arm up, Drop your left hand to the right hand, keep the chin off the chest. If this is just too much, then don't worry about the left arm. Just keep letting this right shoulder open up. So it wants to roll back as the hand crawls up and your spine stays tall. If you do have the hands together, you're pulling gently apart. Lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your neck. Make sure you're letting your chin drop down. Stay tall. One more breath in right there. Full breath out. Release the left arm, drop the chin, release the right arm. I want to shake it out for a second. Now we're going deeper here. So if you have your knees stacked really good, better than me, and you want to go further, you want to get more, you're going to push your shins more forward. Try to get shins parallel with the toes flexing into each other. If you can't, don't worry about that. But then sit up tall, breath in. On the exhale, just melt forward over your legs. Breathe back into that right hip. Notice if that right butt cheek wants to lift, though. You don't want to be so far that that right butt cheek's off the mat. You might need to back off some to keep the right glute down and stay centered as you fold right down the middle. It's easy to go too far and lose out on the stretch. It's not about how far you go. It's simply about where you need to be in your body. So it's okay if it's not that deep. You want to keep proper alignment so that you can eventually start to go further and get the benefits. I'll have more cycles of breath. On an inhale, come back up. Listen closely here. Lean a little bit to your left so that you can swing the right leg all the way around behind you. Right knee down. Slide your left knee further to your left and then lift your hips up and sit up tall with your right leg straight behind you. So this would be half pigeon on your left. We're not going into half pigeon. We're just going to get a right quad stretch. So make sure the left knee's outside the left hip so that you're not sinking off to the left. You want to be centered. For this, you need to be square in the hips. Right leg is long behind you, and then bend the right knee, the right foot up. Look over your right shoulder, reach the right hand back, find the inside of your foot. Once you have that, work on sliding that foot all the way into your right elbow crease. Once you have that, lift your chest up tall. That might be enough. Maybe you can get left hand to the right hand and you pull. Maybe that's not there. Maybe you're just here and you're hugging in. You should feel this all the way up through your right quadricep. It should be pretty intense in the right quad. That's the focus. We did all we could to get this prepared to see if you can get left hand to right hand possibly in this pose, which is called mermaid pose if you're not familiar. 3 more breaths. One more inhale. Full exhale. Softly release that right foot down. Sit off to your left side. Swing the right leg back forward. Kick the left leg forward. Bend the right leg in. So right knee is now in the center, and the left leg is going to swing on top. Take your time. Maybe lift up so you can wrap those thighs tight. Sit your butt back down with the knees stacked as best as possible. Sit up nice and tall. And then we get the left shoulder. Send your left arm up, thumb down. Swing the left arm behind your back. Lean into it so you can crawl the hand as high as you can. You want a middle finger on the spine as best as you can. And then chest up, sit up tall. Roll the shoulder back. Breathe right there. If that's enough, then you're good there. If you have the hand really high and you want a little more, right hand goes up, right hand finds left. If it's not going to happen, and you can't keep the chin off the chest, then don't worry about the right arm. Just be tall in the spine and keep rolling the left shoulder back. Breathe back. On an exhale, release the right arm, drop your chin, release your left arm. Might need to shake it out a little bit. And then can you get those thighs any tighter? Knees stack even better. And if you have the perfect stack, can you kick the shins forward with the toes flexing in? If not, it's okay. It's just meant to help go deeper if you need it. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, melt. Just fold straight down the center. Make sure that left glute stays down. Working into the proper range for your body. Three more cycles of breath. On an inhale, you come up. Lean a bit to your right so you can swing the left leg behind you. Draw the right knee more over to the right. Then lift your hips up, sit up tall. Slide that right leg straight back. So make sure the left leg. Make sure left knee is directly behind the left hip, straight behind. Right knee is outside the right hip. So as you sink back, you can be centered and you're square in the hips. And then lift the left foot up. Look over your left shoulder, reach your hand back, grab the inside of the foot. This might be enough if that's all you got. If you want to try to go a little further, see if you can slide the foot all the way into the elbow crease, which is not working for this ankle for me, so I can't do it to show you. But just like last time, if you got the foot to the elbow crease, left hand is up, right hand reaches for your left, if you can. If not, wherever you are is fine. Just breathe into your left quadricep. One more breath in. Full breath out. Gently release the foot. From here, lean off to your right butt cheek. Swing the left leg forward. Knee bent. Kick the right leg forward, sit up nice and tall. Shake out your legs for a second. And now we're going to get a little bit into the lats on each side, and then we're going to call it a night. So bring the roller behind you on the right side. And you're going to bring it all the way to the base of your lat muscle, right on the outer rib cage. Once you have that, relax the arm. And you're just going to rock, open and close. Open and close. The angle of the roller is going to be up to you. So you play with the angle so that when you're rocking back and forth here, you get the most sensation. Try not to shy away from it. Lean into it. And wherever you feel the most sensation on that, pause there. Lift the right arm. As you inhale, reach the right arm further back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Two more. In. Out. One more. In. Out. You can take the arm back where it was, palm down. Lift up and take the roller a little bit higher, more towards the middle upper portion of your lat. And then again, roll, open and close. Open and close. Feel that out. You might find some intense spots there. Tightness out here in the back and the outside of your lat can cause some shoulder tightness as well. So even though we're just working the lat, it's also working into the shoulder. And now find that nice sweet spot. Lift the arm. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forward. In. Out. Two more. In. Out. One more. In. And out. Arm comes back to where it was. Hand down. And then just try to roll a little further. Back and forth. A little more range of motion in the lat. Just rolling. Okay, and then let that go. Press the right hand down, lift up, slide the roller out, lower to your back and switch to the other side, bring the roller over to your left. And then lift left side body up so you can get back on the roller at the base of the lat muscle. Once you have it, open and close. Open and close. Breathe there. Find the most intense spot. Hold there. Lift the arm. Inhale, it goes back. Exhale, bring it forward. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Last one. In. And out. Release the hand back down. Lift the roller up to the upper middle. And then again, open and close. Open and close. Get as much range of motion as you can with that opening and closing. Find that sweet spot or that not so sweet spot where you really feel it. Hold there, lift the arm, Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forward. In, out. 3 more. In, out. In, out. Last one. In and out. Turn the arm back down. And then just try to roll back and forth as much as you can, as big of a range as you can. Just roll back and forth. Right through the left. Good, and then release the left hand down, push up, slide the roller behind you, lower to your back, and bring the roller right in the middle of your neck. So you want to drop the head back, so basically the roller is cradling your neck. And then just begin to rock the head side to side. The knees can be bent, feet flat, or you can butterfly the knees, whatever feels good there with your legs, up to you. And just begin to loosen the neck. It should be the most relaxing one of the class. This is the finish line right here. Just continue to go side to side. Now pause in the middle, take the roller a little higher, and then go back to that rock. Massaging out the neck. You're welcome to hold in a spot for a few moments in a spot. Take a couple breaths there, lean into it. Good, pause in the middle. Take it to the lowest portion, just above the first bone of the neck, and then again, side to side. Pause in the center. Take it back to the middle again and just let the head hang, or just let yourself melt into it. Let it support you. Start to relax more through shoulder blades, relax through your spine. Send the legs out long. Shake the legs side to side a couple times. Relax through your hips. Three more strong breaths with your head on the roller. One more. Grab your hands, or grab the roller with your hands. Lift the head up, slide the roller out of there behind you. Once your head comes down, just rock the head side to side a couple more times with the head on the ground. Good. Take the arms overhead, give yourself a full body stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale. And then find Shavasana. Arms come down, palms up. Soften and release. Eyes closed. Breathe calmly in through nose and softly out of your mouth. Start to count the breath, beginning with 7-second inhale, 7-second exhale. And work your way up 1 second at a time. Keep going 1 second at a time until you just forget about it. See how high your count can go. Whenever you decide the time is right to reawaken, keep your eyes closed. Work your way to a fetal position on the right side first. Right arm is the pillow for your head, left hand in front of you. Take a couple breaths just to reset. Whenever you're ready from there, make your way up to a comfortable seat, eyes still closed. Palms together at heart center, chin to chest. Take a few moments to acknowledge how you feel. Acknowledge yourself for making the time to be on your mat this evening. Be thankful, be grateful for all that you have. It's been an honor, it's been a privilege. Until we meet again, I bow forth respect and admiration for each and all of you. My soul acknowledges your soul. Namaste. Thanks for joining, friends. Have a great rest of your nights. I will see you tomorrow for something more. Talk to you then. Good night.